Welcome back, everyone, to episode 3 of Split Field Podcast. I'm your co-host, Davenport Crocker, alongside Maximus Lee. We got Brody Myers doing the X's and O's behind the scenes, making sure everything's running smoothly. So let's break it down. All right, guys, thank you for being here for episode 3. We'll probably have a little bit of a shorter episode, maybe, who knows how long we ramble on, but we will have another episode coming out this weekend. So that's that. We've got March Madness to talk about. We've got MLB opening day to talk about because we haven't talked to you guys in a little bit. So let's start off with some March Madness talk. We had a very good Elite Eight, especially in the game that everyone's talking about. So let's start with it. The UConn versus the number 1 seeded Duke team, which broke my heart. I had Duke winning, and that last second shot was, I still thought it was awesome to witness, even though it ruined my bracket. Max, talk about it. Let me hear it.
All right. UConn versus Duke. What a game. What a night.
Crazy.
I mean, for Braylon Mullins, biggest shot of his career. You're talking about arguably the biggest shot ever made in March Madness. That, I think, 35 feet out. Splashes a 3 to win the game for UConn there over the 1 seed Duke, who were favorites heading into the tournament. But talking about UConn, their persistence throughout the game is really what led them to beat this Duke team. I believe the Duke team had a lead of about 15, 20 points at one point. And it was just terrible how they choked that. Yeah. Star player for UConn, I thought that night was Harris Reed Jr. He had 26 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. I think he just looked great for during the big man position. Now for Duke heading into the future, this could be very difficult for them in the recruiting process. You know, people might be swayed away due to their consistent ability to choke away the 1 seeds and not perform well in these tournaments with all the star players.
Yeah, I think.
But I think. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it doesn't completely crumble Duke as a whole. I think when you look at college sports, I feel like going year to year, if you're in the conversation, you're going to be good the next. Like, it's kind of like they're that top dog. Every basketball recruit will want to go to Duke. And like if you're like a high school player, that's probably one of your dream top schools. So I don't think it crumbles them. I think it's like same thing in college football. Like maybe Alabama doesn't play good one year, but they're still going to have like one of the top recruiting classes the next in terms of 5 stars and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I think it doesn't completely crumble them. What do you think about Caden Boozer? What are your thoughts on him?
Well, I think for what he did in the final seconds of the game, he will take a lot of the blame, and rightfully so. I mean, with a couple seconds left in the game, you can either throw the ball up in the air or just take the foul, go to the free throw line, hit your shots. I mean, they had a good enough lead. If he just made his free throws, that would have secured the game for them. But I think the game in its entirety was not completely Caden Boozer's fault. He looked amazing that game, 15 points, amazing efficiency alongside Cam Boozer, who looked great in that game. It's just unfortunate to see him lose in this manner.
I mean, Braylon Mullins, he's going to be the talk of the town over there in Connecticut for a long time. What a just absolutely crazy shot. I was watching with my parents. We all started screaming. Just shocking. And he's going to definitely go down in UConn history at just 19 years old too. That's what's crazy to me. Like he's 19 years old and he just, hit the biggest shot we've ever seen in March Madness. It's insane.
And I think Dan Hurley, when he was recruiting Braylon Mullins, because I think he's from Indianapolis or went to high school there or something, he said, "We're going to bring you back to Indy in your first year here," and he kept that promise true to him.
Yep. There they are about to play in the Final Four. against Illinois, which should be a good game. Speaking of Illinois, they played Iowa and
Yep.
they dominated them in the second half. What do you think about that?
So Iowa looks like they were great. They were rolling in the first half. I think Sturts had, I don't know how many points he had in the first half, but they were leading Illinois by a decent amount in the
Yeah.
first half. But I think the second half is what really set apart Illinois from Iowa. Keaton Wagler ended the game with 25. Stojakovic ended the game with 17 on great efficiencies, and Iowa was just not hitting their shots when they needed to hit their shots in the second half. They were 38% from the field in the entire game, which is not great if you want to try to make it to the Final Four. But you weren't really expecting. You could have been expecting a lot out of this Iowa team for making it this far, but they were always a 9 seed, and I believe that 9 seed was correct for a team like that. So not much you could do there.
Yeah, Illinois UConn should be a good game. I
Should be
think
a really good game.
who do you have there?
I have Illinois beating UConn in the Final Four. I just think maybe this game was a stroke of luck for UConn. Maybe Caden Boozer's fault. I just think that if Caden Boozer doesn't pass that ball, he holds on, Duke advances, and we never hear of UConn for the rest of March and April.
For me, just for me, UConn just turned into my favorite because my favorite to win the whole thing, of course, because they got that energy now. All you need in this tournament is that one buzzer beater, and it could send you all the way to the championship and all the way to lifting the trophy. I think that like vibes in the tournament is such a big deal. And like if your team's feeling good, if you just hit a logo 3 buzzer beater to beat number 1 seed Duke, who everyone had winning, the most favored team, yeah, I think the vibes got to be high, and I think they're going to come to play against Illinois in Indianapolis.
All right,
All
we'll
right,
check your word for it when the game
yeah,
happens. I'm not
I
I'm not too sure
mean,
about that take, but all right.
okay, all right. We can move now to to we got Brody Myers, the producer, putting some stuff in chat here. He said UConn brings the madness to March, and I
Yeah,
completely
nice
agree with you,
one.
Brody. Thank you for staying active back there. Um, Next up, we got Arizona, Purdue, and Purdue came out shorthanded there. Arizona moves on to the Final Four. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. So I was watching that game. Purdue they looked decent in the beginning. I think that pick and roll game was very, very weak from them. You
Mm-hmm.
saw it. You saw it every single time. When hold on. Why am I blanking on his name? Oh my God, number 3 from Purdue. Oh my God.
Um,
What? Yeah, Braden something. Why am I
you
blanking
just
on
call
this?
him
Braden
Braden. I don't
Smith.
know.
Braden Smith.
Braden
Oh my
Smith.
God. Braden Smith tried to do his flashy little pass where he'd pass it under his arm to the big man, but it would end up in a turnover or just a missed layup, dunk attempt. I just think that wasn't looking very good for them. Also from the 3, Purdue was pretty bad. Braden Smith hit some clutch threes in the beginning, but couldn't really do anything in the end. And I think this is more a story of Arizona dominance rather than Purdue failing. You had Koa Pete, 27-3 stat line. Insane stuff. Karchenkov also had 18 points, a massive contributor to that win. And Bronny James clapping his way. I think that's what really motivated this Arizona team to win. If you have a player like Bronny James who can consistently clap around 100 times a game, it's going to be unstoppable.
So he's clapping 100 times a game, but he can't clock into one, which is
Oh, yeah, he's
well.
redshirted, but all right.
All
Moving on to the next game here, Michigan versus Tennessee. It was a big win for Michigan here, looking completely dominant. Dav, thoughts on that? Thoughts on that game?
Yeah. So I think a complete blowout. I don't think that anyone was thinking that Tennessee would beat Michigan here.
Yeah.
Michigan's just just so dominant, especially in the paint um with their size and athleticism down there. I think I think there's no real way to defend it, and I think Michigan is definitely still championship bound. I think the
Yep.
Michigan Arizona game will be good, but I think Michigan will win in the end. Um, and the efficiency is what sticks out to me. They were their field goal percentage was 20% higher than Tennessee. When you have a stat like that, there's no way you lose. If you are
Mm-hmm.
20% better than the team you are playing in the field goal percentage, that's how you get points. So that's the only way you're going to win.
True.
And their pacing was really quick, and I don't think Tennessee was expecting it, or even if they were expecting it, they couldn't keep up with it. So yeah, we got Michigan, Arizona, Final Four
Yeah. And
matchup.
I also think a star player from that
Who you got?
Michigan-Tennessee game, Yaxel Lendenborg, star player. I've said it since the beginning of March. I said it before the tournament started. He is one of the greatest players in college basketball right now. And that game just proved my reason as to why he's one of the greatest players in March Madness right now. 27, 7, and 4, looking great. Great from the three. And I think he's a real prospect to get drafted. And I think he will do well in the NBA next year. And as to my prediction for Arizona, Michigan, I I don't want to sound biased because I have Arizona winning it all, but I do think that Arizona will win that, even though the betting odds are currently against them right now. You just have a lottery pick in Koa Pete looking great on his interior offense. Arizona has the best defensive efficiency in college basketball right now. And same, like I've been saying with Koa Pete, but in general, their interior offense is just too dominant for Michigan to handle.
Yeah, yeah. So we're split here. Split field, you could say, on the predictions coming up. So it'll be interesting to see who knows more ball on the podcast. I
We'll
have
see it.
Michigan and UConn, and you have Illinois and Arizona. Interesting. Okay. Now, if your prediction would happen, Illinois, Arizona, you would have Arizona winning.
If Michigan, or sorry, what'd you say? If
So
Arizona and Illinois were to both
you
win,
have Illinois, Arizona in your
yeah,
championship, right? So then
yeah,
who you got?
Arizona, 1,000,000%
Arizona.
Arizona. It's not gonna be Illinois.
Okay.
Illinois is a better team than UConn, but they're still miles behind a team like Arizona or Michigan.
You're forgetting about that UConn madness. Forgetting about that they bring madness to
Sure. I
March.
guess.
Quote Birdie. Quote Birdie. All
Quote
right.
Birdie.
Let's get into player of the week. Actually, first I wanted to check. I should have done this before we started recording. So if you're watching on YouTube, maybe skip 5 seconds because that's what it's going to take me to pull it up. But I wanted to see where we are on the AI bracket.
Ooh, AI
That we
bracket
made.
time.
Yeah, I wonder if you had Arizona in that bracket, so you're probably doing pretty good. I think it had Duke winning, so it
yeah,
probably took a step
ChatGPT had Duke
back.
winning.
It's loading. Okay,
It's
so
actually
the
looking pretty good right now.
ChatGPT bracket's at 93.4%. Where's Max's? Sorry, guys.
I'm at 750 points right now, 64%.
So who's in
Yeah, Michigan State did not make the run that I thought they were.
Oh, you had them going.
I had Michigan State in the finals, but
Yeah, other than like a couple
they lost
games,
to UConn.
ChatGPT is
Looking sharp.
They're looking sharp, and it's kind of persuading me to maybe use them next year. Just give me a couple pointers because I mean, whatever it takes to get a perfect bracket. It might be called cheating to some people, but I mean, I'd rather have that bracket still perfect than not. So now
Yeah.
let's get
Oh, and
into
also you can't
yeah.
forget about the randomizer bracket here.
Oh, the
We're looking at
randomizer. Oof.
we're looking at 5.6% here. They're maxed out at their points at 260 points. They're done. Their tournament's over.
Well, when you have 15 seed Idaho winning it all, I think we were done from the start. But they did start off really good. I think
They
they started
started
off
off
like
pretty
after the
good,
first
yeah.
couple games in round one, like
I
better
think
than
they were
you.
100% at one point,
So
yeah.
maybe after the first game, yes. Um, so now let's finally get into player of the week, bum of the week.
Mhm.
For me, I think we could just do player of the week first and bum of the week second. For me, my player of the week is none other than UConn star Braylon Mullins. Yes, I know. He didn't put up crazy stats, but you don't need to be my star of the week. You don't need to put up stats. You got to have a big moment, and boy did Mullins had a big moment. All right, he had one of the biggest moments ever in college basketball. So
I just
I think
think
it's absurd
that's
because hold on, he's
yep,
19
yep.
years old. He gets the ball with what a second left on the clock. You got to release it so quickly, and it's just I'm blown away. I'm blown away, Max. I don't know how he's not your star of the week.
I think sure he had a great shot, but I think really that shouldn't make you the star of the week. You know, you one big shot. I'm looking here. He was 1 for 5 from three. Sure, it's amazing how he had the confidence to even take that shot. God knows how. But I think if you're
He
going to
was
choose
having
a
a.
star,
I think. Hold on. I think that makes him even better. He, he's going for so he was 0 for 4 from 3 before that. Then you're going 0 for 4 for 3, and the team chooses you to take that last shot. I think that says more about him
the team did
than
not
the
choose him to take
stats.
that shot.
The
That
team
shot just
chose him.
magically came
The
to
team
him.
chose him, and he chose Indianapolis. That's what he chose.
Oh, I think if you're gonna choose a star of the week from UConn, it has to be Terrace Reed Jr. He had 26 points, 10 for 16 from the field, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 blocks, looking dominant in the center position. I think he should have been your star player of the week. And for
Should have
my
taken the
star
shot
player of the
then.
week this week I have Yaxel Lendenborg. I mean, once again, I'll say it and I'll say it again. I think he'll be the MVP of this tournament. He is definitely the greatest player this week. 27 points, unstoppable force. It's just repeat every single week at this point.
Yeah, he was really fun to watch. So
Hmm.
I give you credit there. He put up stats, sure.
Hmm.
But I never screamed at the top of my lungs when I saw him playing. I did so for Braylon Mullins. So
Okay.
that was kind of my thought process. I thought he was great.
All right.
So
What
so
about
now
your
yeah.
bum of the week? You know, the worst player or team this week. Who do you think it
Yeah,
was?
so I'm gonna jump to baseball here with my bum of the week, and we could talk about this further later in the episode when we talk about baseball. But my bum of the week are all of the new Red Sox acquisitions.
Hmm.
So, and this is Caleb Durbin, Wilson Contreras, Ranger Suarez, Sonny Gray. So we entered the season with Craig Breslow, saying it was a successful offseason, that they really improved the roster in parts where they needed to improve. They strengthened the rotation, which I thought they did it too, and that the lineup is complete. After seeing this first series and now one game of the Astros series, yeah, they're all lies because Caleb Durbin has gone 15 plate appearances with no hits, and he was supposed to be your guy that made contact, put the ball in play, gets on base, and he hasn't done that at all. He's looked lost. Something's definitely not right. I hope he figures it out. And Wilson Contreras, he has one hit, but he's 1 for 14. So something's got to click. These are the guys in the middle of your lineup, and they're not getting on base. So I really I need them to do better. It's not good. And then when you get to Ranger Suarez and Sonny Gray, they both have ERAs above 7. I know it's the first start, so everything's inflated pitching wise for ERA, but still, I mean, they looked terrible out there. Ranger Suarez looked a little better than Sonny Gray, but they gave up way too many hits, way too many runs, and the offense couldn't save them. So we'll get into that more later. But the acquisitions of the Red Sox are my bum of the week. Hope they could turn it
Hmm.
around. What about you?
Just a quick question following your bum of the week or bums of the
Yeah,
week if we're
yeah.
going into it.
Shoot.
Earlier in the season, you said Red Sox championship contender. I mean, now looking at how all the new players are performing, do you think they can still compete?
Yes, and let me tell you why. They have played 4 games. They're in the middle of their 5th game, by the way, guys. We were recording this on Tuesday at night, so I think they're in the middle of their first game or second game of this Astros series. But they've played 4 games in total, lost 3, won 1 of them. There's 168 more. 158 more games in the season. I don't think the first week of baseball tells you really anything of how it's going to finish. And it only takes a couple hot streaks to get back in it. You saw last year when they had that 10 game win streak. That was when people first started believing in them. It wasn't until Roman Anthony got hurt where all the hopes failed. But yeah, they're not out of it. They're definitely. I still think they're definitely making the playoffs. But they gotta play better, man. This lineup can't produce any runs, and it's tough to watch. But they will play better. I know they will. And I shout out to Garrett Crochet and Willie Abreu because they really came to play the first week of the season, and it seems like no one else did really. But I still have hope in the faith in them, and I think the guys can turn it around that I just mentioned because they are good players. They showed it in the past, so
And
yeah,
I
I
think
think
that's
they
what
should be
makes
fine.
baseball what makes baseball such a special sport. You know, there's so many games, so much time to adapt to a new
Yeah.
team, a new way of playing, and I think that'll be the case for the Red Sox towards the end of the year.
Mhm. Mhm. What about you? Who's your bum of the week?
Bum of the week, sticking to basketball. Although he had a great game, Caden Boozer is my bum of the week.
Wow.
Now he was great. He was great from the field, sure. Really efficient, good game, solid game point wise. It's just the decision making for me. You know, you have what was that, 10 seconds? 10 seconds, 8 seconds left on the clock. Ball gets passed to you. Instead of holding on, going to the line, getting fouled, make your shots, and your team safely advances to the next round, you take the risk of passing the ball over half court to two of the tallest guys blocking, standing like that, and you make a terrible pass and it gets deflected, which leads to your 1 seed team that should have been going to the final losing um, to UConn. I think it's just unacceptable from Caden Boozer. And although he had a great game alongside his brother, I just don't think in the long run those are plays you can make if you want a coach to trust you, if you want an NBA coach to trust you, or if you want to like make it at all in your future. Your decision making has to be there, and I think that's why he's my bum of the week.
Yeah. Okay. I disagree with you on that. I agree to the fact that it was the wrong thing to do to try to throw it up the court.
Completely
Yes.
wrong thing
Yes.
to do there.
Sure, but I also understand that he's the reason they're in that game. And I also understand that when it comes down to those last 3 seconds of a Elite 8 game, your mind isn't in the right place. It's strictly you're strictly just moving. Like you're not really thinking in that. He's just trying to throw it up, you know, get the buzzer to sound. I get it. It's not the right thing to do, but like as a college student, I don't think I would be, you know, just getting fouled. And by the way, if he does throw it up and actually make the pass and it doesn't get blocked, nobody will be talking about this. We're only
Yeah,
talking about it because it happened. So I think that
but that's not the case. That's not what happened in the game.
right, okay, you could say that, but I think it's such a bizarre scenario that that UConn came away with it and got that last second shot off and swished it. Like you can't blame that on Caden Boozer. You have to praise Braylon Mullins. You have to praise whoever blocked it. I don't even know who blocked the
Mm.
pass. You have to praise them. You can't diminish everything that Caden Boozer did that game because it was truly special stats that he put up,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
my
I
opinion.
mean, I guess I get your side of the argument, but just take the foul. You're a grown man. Just shoot the free throws.
Well, what
All
about Matt?
right.
What if it was Mattis back then? Mattis Vogt, he would miss the free throws.
If it was Mattis, sure, there's concerns about his free throw shooting. But I mean, hey, you don't want to give the ball to Mattis when you're
And
in foul or
Mattis
other team's
is
foul
still
trouble.
my bum of the week. I'm gonna say he's still my bum of the week.
Still your bum of the
God,
week. Are we
yeah. I mean,
serious?
one play cannot blow a 19-point lead. That's just Caden Boozer should not get all the blame. I understand your side of it though.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Moving on to your side of the sporting world here. This past week or past whenever last time we didn't post a podcast was MLB opening day, opening week, whatever you want to call it. Just some of the teams were looking very special. You know, some
Yeah,
teams that came into nowhere and some teams that looked way worse than we projected. So,
yeah,
thoughts about MLB opening week?
yeah. So first, the Blue Jays hot start is what caught my eye after being in the World Series last year against the Dodgers. They're kind of coming back a little salty in the outcome of that, and swept their opening series. And they pitched very well in the opening series. They had 50 strikeouts in 3 games, which is a new MLB record. So, I mean, that just shows how dominant they are. And they have good situational hitting is what I noticed, and multiple home run games, really a complete team. Um, and that's what made me angry watching the Red Sox is they don't have a complete team at all. There's spots that are definitely lacking. But the Blue Jays look great. I think even they might be American League favorite to come out of the American League. That's just where they are in my mind. And one of those teams that kind of came out of nowhere was the Miami Marlins. They had an opening sweep against a relatively stronger Colorado Rockies team. Um, and we knew that every year there's a team that is, it's a surprise. Like, oh, this team's good now. Wow, this team's been so bad for so many years. Now they're good. Um, I think it could be Miami this year. I don't know if it's sustainable. I gotta watch more Miami Marlins games. I never knew I'd actually say that sentence, just in my lifetime. Marlins have never been good. Um, but I'm very interested to see how that goes. And just the pitching in the first couple games has been very dominant, and you kinda expect that with hitters coming back. They're not used to seeing, they haven't seen, game-like pitching in a long time. The Brewers had a record-tying 20 strikeouts on opening day, and the Seattle Mariners had a no-hitter through 6 innings, so just dominant
Yeah.
pitching all across the league, and even with the new ABS challenge system being introduced to the game, um, I think it's a huge step forward going from bad umpiring calls.
Hmm.
55% of challenges were successful of the 227 attempts. So they're still learning. They're still getting the ropes of it. But I think it's going to become a huge strategy piece of the game,
Hmm.
like saving their challenges because you only get two. You get two wrong challenges. If you get them right, you sustain them. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's the right
yeah,
word.
yeah. And if you don't mind me interjecting here,
Yeah,
I think a lot of people would agree if they said this is a great addition to the game. People don't like some umpires because they can make mistakes and have a lot of human error.
true.
And on the other side, you have people who want like robots instead of umpires, just making all the
Right.
calls. But I think the system and the way that teams and players can challenge the calls that are made is just a perfect middle of uh, how effective this system really can be.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be good for the league. Um, I think it's gonna they teams need to strategize how they wanna handle it if they wanna, kinda not challenge so much in the early innings, so they still have those 2 challenges left in the, later innings when it really matters. Um, So I think that's going to become a big part of the game. We saw Trevor Story got messed up a couple times by that for the Red Sox. Um, yeah, Red Sox just started off terrible, man. The first game gave me so much promise. I was like, okay, we're back. Crochet is dealing. Like
Hmm.
this is so nice. Like we're gonna win the World Series. And then for 3 games in a row, they just like they killed me. It was so hard to watch. And actually, I'm looking at the game right now. Astros just hit another home run. So I believe the score is 4-1. So they scored a run. But yeah, 4-1 ball game doesn't look too promising in the bottom of the fifth.
I don't think the Red Sox are going to be as good as you said they were this year. I mean,
I still have faith. I mean, they got to get
starting the season off like this, I mean, wow. It's just
yeah,
way underperformed.
yeah. Um, do we want to do the projected home run at every position, Max?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's see if Dav can name the projected home run leader at every position. I don't know why I said projected like that. Um
That was cool. It was cool. I liked it.
Wait, so by position or just leaders
By
in
position.
general?
So
Do you want to do?
so there's gonna be one for each position.
So you
Left
want catcher,
field,
first base, second
DH.
base, third base, shortstop, and outfield
Yeah,
and
like left
DH?
field, center field, right field, and
Oh,
DH. Yeah.
you want to do each specific part of the outfield.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me find this.
Max came a little unprepared. We had this idea of doing it a little bit ago, but we forgot about it. Okay, so Brian Bayo's going right now, just for live updates. He's at
Nice.
72 pitches, bottom 5. I don't know how he's done.
Okay, let's see. All right, you want to start this?
Yeah, let's do it.
So we'll start at catcher. We'll start at catcher here.
Okay, catcher's got to be Cal Raleigh.
Yep.
Raleigh, however you
Mhm.
say his name. Okay.
Yep. First base.
First base is first base Kurtz? Nick Kurtz?
That's not what's
Not
happening
Kurtz.
here. Not what I'm reading here.
Is it Vladdy? Man,
Not Vladdy. Wow.
first base. Okay, hold on. No, don't even say anything. Is it Pete Alonso?
Pete Alonso. There it is.
It is. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, they're
All
projecting
right.
Pete to have a big year.
Second
All right.
base here.
Second base. Ooh, I'm blanking. Ketel Marte.
Nope.
Second base. Can you tell me what team? That look could give it away. Hold on.
That would
Move to shortstop.
give it
Move to
away.
shortstop. Shortstop's Bobby Witt. No.
Shortstop. Yep. Shortstop is
Okay,
Bobby Witt.
Witt.
Do you want to do third base or move to outfield position here?
Man, third base. I'm completely blanking. Give me the team. Just give me the team.
Really?
Is it someone I know?
Tampa Bay.
Oh, Caminero?
Yep, Junior Caminero.
Yeah.
All
Damn it!
right.
I definitely should have got that.
Do you want to go back to second base or outfield here?
No,
or
I go
DH?
outfield. Second base. Second base will take a little bit.
All right, outfield. I feel like there's one major name.
I feel like they're all going to be major names. All right, so left field, or let's start right field. This is going to be Judge, probably.
Well, it says here Judge is center field.
That's wrong. Judge is definitely right field.
I don't know what this is saying here. But if Judge were to play center field, who do you think would be right field?
Well, I know Soto's playing left now, isn't he?
Yeah. So all right. So I don't know where I got this list from. What source is this? Juan Soto playing right field here. Aaron Judge playing center field.
Okay, wait. So on this site, what website are you on?
I'm on Mr. Google Gemini right now. Hold on.
That's a terrible one. Hold on. I don't want to search it up actually because that's going to give it away. Just search it up on Google.
Yeah, but if I search it up, it's not going to give me the positions. Hold on. What are we looking for here?
Oh.
Right field?
Base hit, Astros. Astros have runners on second and third, 2 outs.
Jeez Louise. Okay, yeah. Aaron Judge does play right field.
Yes.
New source.
He now plays right field. He has switched positions.
Now plays right field, apparently. Yep. So yep, right field, Aaron Judge, you got right. Who was your prediction for center field?
Center field. Is it Julio Rodriguez?
Julio Rodriguez. Let me look down the list here.
I don't think so, actually.
Julio Rodriguez.
I gotta be forgetting someone.
Center field. He's projected 29. Just checking if that's the correct thing here, because I do not know with this website, man.
This is such a bad segment.
Really should have came more prepared with the website here.
Yeah, that's
but
our
I
bad.
think
We completely
Julio
forgot that we were planning on doing this, and it's kind of a last minute thing.
I think
no,
center field is
It is
Julio
Julio
Rodriguez.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and
so
then
now you're looking at your left field.
Would be Juan Soto, right?
Well, I think you're forgetting someone.
Forgetting someone in the left
Juan Soto's projected 37. Juan Soto's projected 37 home runs. This guy's projected 42. And according to this website, Yahoo says he's eligible for left field. So
left field.
He's a left field DH, according to this.
Left field DH. I'm trying to think. What? Just tell me the team.
The Phillies.
Oh, Bryce Harper.
Nope.
No, Bryce Harper's first. Wait. Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, Kyle Schwarber. There we go.
Oh my God. Kyle Schwarber does not play left field. That is.
Hey.
It should be Juan Soto. Juan Soto's left field. Second base.
Second base. This one might take you a little bit.
Second base. It's not Jazz Chisholm, is it? No. Probably not. Definitely not.
Second base. Hold on. Where is my? No, it is Jazz Chisholm.
It is Jazz Chisholm. Okay.
And
we finally finished the segment.
I think the only worry about him is, yep, segment done. I think the major issue for Jazz Chisholm is his health. Yeah. Obviously, barring that, I think he's projected to be the home run leader at the second base position.
I hope that was entertaining. We don't really. That was a terrible segment. We apologize.
We don't know what it'll look like until it gets produced by our man behind the cams.
By our man over here doing the dotting the I's, crossing the T's behind the scenes. That's about all I got for.
Is there anything else to talk about?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think.
Brody thoughts?
Well, disclaim. Yeah. Any Brody thoughts that? I'm not gonna lie. I hate watching the Celtics this time of year, especially when they're good, because my thought process is like I already know they're gonna make the playoffs. I know who's been good for them. Yeah, I saw they lost to Atlanta last night, Brody. That's rough. But Tatum, I did notice Tatum has been playing a lot better. He had his season high 32 points 2 days ago. Yeah, against the Hornets. That was good. But JB wasn't playing, I don't think, that game. So he had a little more spotlight to shine. But I don't like watching them. I didn't watch the game last night because I know they're in. I'm excited for playoff basketball, and I think we all are. It's a long season, and Brown and D White have been hurt recently, but
yeah. But hey, if we're talking about NBA, I think I just want to make a quick prediction here on a team that could make a run if they even make the playoffs here. It's going to be close. But the Hornets are looking electric
Big
so
time.
far. Recently they've been picking it up after
Big
the
time.
terrible start to the season.
Ball's been hooping.
Mel Ball's been hooping. Conka
He,
Nipple's been hooping. Brandon Miller's been hooping.
he makes it look
But
so effortless, Ball.
yeah, I know. But I think it's the young roster that I think will hold them back. They don't have enough people that have been in these type of situations before. And the Hornets have also they haven't made a playoff as an actual seed in a little while. I think it'll be good to see them actually make the tournament rather than the play-in. But I think that's a
Yeah,
team that could definitely make the tournament.
they're beating the Nets right now, 107-75. So
But that doesn't count as a game though. Like if we're really thinking about it, the
doesn't
Nets.
count as a game.
I think recently, yeah, there was a tank off between the Kings and the Nets. On Sunday, they called it the tank off game because you're looking
Who
at two
won?
teams who want a good draft pick. The Nets won by a little bit here. I think the Nets played a little too good. But Sacramento Kings, you know,
Yeah.
losing per usual, just what they do. They're great at it, so
Yeah, that's
why not?
I hate the whole tanking thing, but I understand
It's
it.
it's a big problem, and I think Adam Silver needs to address it. But for
Who's your
now,
rookie of the
if
year
if
right
that's the
now?
way, Rookie of the Year, ooh, woo, woo, woo. So it's
Con
obviously between
Knipple
two
or
players.
you got
Yeah,
Cooper
Concaknipple or
Flag?
Cooper Flag. Just the way the season's been rolling for both of those teams, how much those players can contribute. I think it's gonna have to be Concaknipple. I mean, he's been looking phenomenal. Um, this entire year, his 3-point shooting is lethal. I mean, you don't see that a lot out of a rookie where he's able to just fire up these shots. He broke the record for most threes in a rookie year. Um, just looking at his recent games, he dropped 26 against the Knicks, 22 against the Heat, 20 against the Spurs, 24 against the Kings. Um, he's been great from the three. I know his interior efficiency is a little suspect.
Hmm.
But I mean, hey, what can you do? He's averaging 19 points a game, 50% from the field, 43% from the three. Um, almost at the 50-40-90 split, but he'll have to get those free throws up a little bit. And his plus minus is looking
Mathematics.
at 3.8. Solid, solid.
I think I think this episode we've been very split field. We because I
Mm-hmm.
believe that Cooper Flag will win Rookie of the Year, and I think it kind of just points to the fact that Duke keeps creating these ballers of basketball players. I mean, that's why I think that this loss does not hurt them in any way. When what we were talked about earlier, like they're still going to be the top program in college basketball. I mean, they've produced, Jason Tatum, who we obviously love, Kyrie Irving, who
We obviously hate.
we obviously hate, Zion, Cooper Flag, Paolo, and Brandon Ingram, guys like that. Like they produce these well-rounded basketball players, and that's why I think that they're always going to be that top dog
I
for
just I
time
just
to
don't
come.
understand why you think Cooper Flag is the rookie of the year. I think in your head there's a subconscious thought. I think it's the hype that he had coming into the league, practicing with the Team USA, still in college. I think that's what makes you think he's the rookie of the year. If you've been watching him this year at all, if you've been paying attention to the stats, I just think it's Con Knipple by a mile.
Well, we will see. We will definitely see. But I'm excited to see both of their futures play out. I think
Mm-hmm.
they're going to be very special in the league. Um, but I mean, Cooper Flag, I feel like he's definitely the leader of his team, and I don't think that Knuppel is the leader of his team. I think He's like more of a role player for
Really?
them. And
Really? Con Knipple as
yes,
a role player for the Hornets? Really?
yes, yes.
Really? All right, all right, all right,
Sure,
man.
he's putting up
I just
numbers, but
think
like,
on those nights when LaMelo Ball can't, play as nonchalant as he wants to, or on the nights where Brandon Miller isn't having the efficiencies that he usually has, Con Knipple can step it up every single time. LaMelo Ball isn't a reliable leader of a team. Just the way
whoa,
he plays, so
leader. I no,
lackadaisical.
I get that. I kind of understand that. Lamelo Ball is very. I'm just gonna go out and I'm gonna shoot. And
Hmm.
I see Brody shaking his head. He is pissed right now that we have said this.
Hmm. Absolutely
But
appalled.
he's flabbergasted. But yeah, he just goes out and shoots, and yeah, he makes highlights out of it, and usually he does a good job. But I feel like playoff time, you need more guys than just LaMelo Ball chucking up threes out there. So I do agree
Hmm.
with you
And
there.
that leads to the question, like, why haven't any big teams made an offer for LaMelo Ball? It's because they don't think with his style of play, his flashy Harlem Globetrotter style of play, that they can win a championship. I think the way that he plays, sure, cool. If you're living Charlotte, wow, this is a cool way to make a three with standing on one leg, but that's just not going to win you a championship.
It's true. That is true. It looks cool, but
Hmm.
I think it is kind of funny. Do they have the Mr. Beast logo on their uniforms?
I think they are sponsored by Mr. Beast.
It's either
Hold
them
on.
or yeah, because the Magic's Disney. Yeah.
Hold on.
I
Let me.
always find that funny. Like, why is Mr. Beast on a
Oh wait, no, that was the 2023-2024 NBA season.
Oh, what do they got
That
now?
was 2 years ago.
What do they got now?
I hold on. What do they got now? Let's see.
Let's take a deep dive into
Uh,
the Hornets sponsorships.
let's see if they have a cool one. Judy Health, formerly Capital RX.
Oh
Really
hell yeah!
interesting. Some medical stuff for you. That'll get
Shout out to the
that'll get the
Hornets.
fans going right there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know.
Celtics have Amika, right?
I think Amika, yeah. But also
The
that's different for Boston, the health capital of the world, some call it. Um,
ah
but
the Lone Star and the Star.
star of the Lone Star State. Oh no, actually, or no, it is Amika. It
Yeah,
is Amika.
yeah, because
But
that's
they
the
also
Jason
partner
Tatum
with
brand.
Experience Abu Dhabi and Sentient Jet.
I've seen a lot of those
Ah,
commercials. Yeah.
yeah. But I think we're getting a little off topic here.
Yeah,
Not
let's
really
just end the
focused.
episode and go
Yeah,
to bed. It's late. It's late
yeah.
on a Tuesday night. We got school tomorrow. We appreciate all of you as always for listening and making it this far into this kind of scrapped episode. We will be back later this weekend. Probably after the final four games. So we will break those games down, talk some more Sox, talk some more C's, and it'll be a good
Mm.
time. So please join us again then. We appreciate you all for watching. Dav and Max signing off. All right.